Elaine asks George to pick her up a big salad. George is immediately obsessed with that word, big. Why? Because in George's logic, the volume of the effort determines the expected return on the thank you. If he's buying a volleyball-sized tomato, he's not just buying lunch, he's purchasing a significant stake in a social transaction. He goes to the shop, he pays, and he carries the bag. When George and his girlfriend, Julie, arrive at Jerry's apartment, Julie happens to be the one holding the bag. She hands it to Elaine. Elaine says, "Thank you, Julie." And Julie, without missing a beat, says, "Oh, you're very welcome." In that split second, George becomes a transparent person. This is what we call social hijacking. In psychological terms, there is a power mismatch between the financier, George, who paid, and the courier, Julie, who delivered. Julie reaps the gratitude profit without investing a single cent of effort. For a man like George, who craves validation, this isn't just a missed thank you, it's an invisible robbery of his personal value. George can't let it go. In the back of a New York taxi, we see the peak of what I call embarrassment aesthetics. He tries to reclaim his copyright over the salad without looking like a jerk. He uses awkward hints, trying to guide Elaine toward the realization that he was the one who actually paid. But Elaine delivers a crushing, lethal blow. She looks at him and asks,
"You want the money for the big salad? Then what is your problem?"
This is where George loses. By reducing his quest for recognition to a line item on a receipt, Elaine strips him of his dignity. George doesn't want $8, he wants the status of the giver. If he takes the money, he's just a delivery boy who got reimbursed. If he stays silent, his effort remains invisible. He is trapped between being a small person or a ghost. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. If Elaine had just opened her wallet the moment she got the salad, this whole conflict would have vanished. So why didn't she? Elaine operates on a tab system. In her social circle, not paying immediately is a way to maintain social fuzziness. That feeling of, we're all friends, we don't need to count. That fuzziness is the lubricant of the graceful and the effortless. But here's the reality. That grace is subsidized by people like George. Elaine enjoys the freedom of not paying. Julie enjoys the charm of giving what isn't hers. Only George is left to carry the financial and emotional weight. The climax is as absurd as it is inevitable. When Julie finds out George has been complaining, she confronts him at the coffee shop. The pressure finally breaks him, and he screams the line that echoed through TV history.
Is how does a person who has virtually nothing to do with a big salad claim responsibility for that salad and accept a thank you under false pretenses?
He successfully secures his intellectual property rights over that lunch, but he incinerates his relationship in the process. He chose the truth of the salad over the harmony of the couple. We laugh at the explosion, but the truth is, we see ourselves in George's scream. We're all ordinary people with our own flaws and small vanities. We're all just trying to find a little dignity in the trivia of daily life. We all just want someone to look at our invisible efforts and say, "I see you, I see what you did, and it mattered."